Reconvene. Why do I keep doing
I don't
that?
know.
I did
You're
earlier.
stuck in the past.
17. I wish it was 2007. Reconvene the Board of Selectmen meeting for this evening. Where are we? Can we all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Alright. Do we have any amendments or anything anybody wants to add to the agenda?
No. Make a motion to approve the agenda.
Seconded.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Chair says aye. Agenda approved. Terry, you want to do the warrant?
Yeah, I'll do this again. If you don't have anything else before it. No?
No.
Okay. Just announce a payroll warrant number 1722. I signed, and it was for $322,418.64. And 17-21, $1,353,618.42. That was signed today.
Great.
That's it.
Do we have anybody here for public input? No public input? All right. Go on. Dan, come on up.
Good evening, everyone.
How are you, Dan?
Dan.
Doing well, how are you?
Keeping busy?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I have 3 items on the agenda today. First item is the Section 319 Stormwater Best Practices Grant Application. So I've been working with Brian Colleran and the Conservation Administrator on grant application under Section 319, which is basically to fund the stormwater projects that are in the Geosyntec pond report we had done a few years ago, or at least partially fund them. The way the grant works is it's a 60...
It's actually been one of those days.
That's all right. The grant's a 60% grant, 40% match, and some of our funds that we've been putting toward the stormwater outfalls can be used as match, as well as in-house work such as design. So we're going to be using that for match. And I'm still building the application now, but it needs to be signed off on by the chair. And it's just some standard contract form from the Commonwealth, terms and conditions, and an authorized signatory form. So I'm just asking that you sign the grant application so I can submit that. It's due June 2nd. So that's why I'm before you today.
Make a motion to, for the chair to sign the 319 grant application as submitted by our engineer.
Seconded.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay.
Set it
Later.
If we want, because I gotta notarize those, I can
Yeah.
give them to you guys tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right.
Otherwise, just have to sign it.
Yeah, you want to just give it across
Yeah,
so I don't lose it. Yep.
Okay, second item, Pleasant Street Reconstruction Project change order. So the project restarted after the winter shutdown in April, and we started by finishing up drainage in the intersection of Groton Street and Pleasant Street. And there was a few minor changes once we got out there and started opening things up. And the change order totaled to $6,504.74. And this was also for signature by the chair. So I'd like to put that forward.
Can I ask a question about that, Dan?
Yeah.
On these construction projects, and this has nothing to do with you guys, but it seems like these, because everything goes out to bid and, procurement and all that, everybody bids low. Like in my business, I take into some, I could run into this, I could run into that. Everybody here, it seems like every job we have, it's the slightest thing, it's a change order that we get whacked with. I mean, was this a major, this is relatively small, but.
Yeah, there are items when we're out there that they just take care of, and it's
Okay.
incidental, but this was something we needed to put two catch basins, which we had for removal because we thought there was nothing else coming into them. There actually was stuff coming into them. So we had to replace those. So this is something that we want to take care of. But yeah, we try, we negotiate with the
I was going to
contractor.
say, I'm sure
and-
you see it.
Yeah,
sometimes where it's
because
like, oh.
they try to be nitpicky and throw in plate compactors or things like that. If they try,
Sure.
like, this is
Okay.
unreasonable. So
Well, yeah, it makes you
Yeah.
wonder sometimes if that is the lowest bidder.
Well,
If there's a number of change orders.
I guess it depends on the contractor. There's
Yeah.
certain ones who will try to. I mean, these guys have been pretty good.
Yeah.
We've worked well together with them, and
yeah,
yeah,
no, I've just heard that through other union companies that, especially on the electrical side, obviously don't deal with that. They'll go in and bid, they want to be the lowest bidder because they want to get the job.
right.
Knowing that they're going to,
Try to
or they've
make it
seen
up.
problems with the plans they reviewed, but don't mention it because they know they're going to have to change them, and then they come back and hit the town for. Obviously this is legitimate. And I just want to make sure they have to run everything through you guys, and I'm sure there's some
Oh,
that
yeah.
say no.
Yep.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Here.
Make a motion to approve change order number 4 for Riccardi Brothers in the amount of $6,504.74 with signature by the chair.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay. Forgot to put signature tabs, but there's 3 copies at the bottom.
Okay, cool.
And the last item is the Mass DOT agreement for the small bridge grant. So Mark's been communicating with Mass DOT on this, and he got the paperwork from them for the formal agreement for the $500,000 grant for the West Main Street Bridge. After this is signed, the next step is Mass DOT will need to give us a notice to proceed to use the funds. And once we do that, we can start.
Is there an end date on that?
Yeah, there should be.
Used by whenever?
Contract end date, December 31st, 2018.
Okay.
So in a year and a half.
Yeah, year and a half.
Which kind of gets into by the time obviously you haven't engineered or anything yet, right? We have no money.
We have a proposal from an engineer, so we're lined up. We just
Okay.
need, once the funds are ready, we can hit the ground running, so.
Okay.
Make a motion to approve MassDOT standard contract for the West Main Street Bridge project, the amount of $500,000.
Second.
Signature by the chair, sorry.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And then, I'm sorry, I lost my agenda.
These are very similar to the first set.
Okay, then I'll just.
Needs notarization.
And
Okay.
just before Dan leaves, I don't know if, I think I copied all you guys. I had asked to put together a project thing,
Mhm.
because I moved in on a Peroni. So I start seeing all these people who ask about various things, and they're all simple questions, but, people don't,
not stuff you
I
can
had someone
track
ask me if we were starting the bridge in the next few weeks, and I'm like, it doesn't work that way. So
We wish.
Mark had suggested, and I think you guys are working on a whole, and Carly too, is a whole way we can put it together for everybody to see, because there's so many
Yeah.
projects going on.
Yeah,
They're gonna actually, put it on their monthly report,
Mm-hmm.
and then what I'll do is quarterly take all the projects, because there's obviously
Yeah,
DPW,
sure.
parks and
Yeah.
stuff like that, and do it quarterly. So I'm hoping to start that in September.
Mm-hmm.
because,
it's great.
Right now, there's no money, right?
Yeah,
Middle,
yeah.
so-
People don't
Yeah.
realize that, though. Maybe I didn't
Yeah.
realize it before I was a selectman too, but
Right, sure.
it was approved last Monday. Doesn't mean it's.
Sometimes
Yeah.
you forget
Doing
the
it.
time that
Yeah.
has gone by since you said yes, and then it's like, proved that a long time
Mhm.
ago. Like,
Right.
no, it was only last week.
yeah.
Dan, who's doing Park Street? Is it Keating? You know?
Yes,
It is.
it is Keating,
Okay.
yes.
And that's a state. Did they start already?
A couple of weeks, they said, right?
They are milling Thursday night,
Oh, okay, good.
I was told, and it's gonna be night work,
Can we convince them to creep down this way a little bit more, or
perhaps, I don't know.
starting at Amish right?
Oh, it's kind of
That'd be nice.
What's that?
Brook Street, right after
Oh,
Brook Street.
Yeah, it's
Right
right, actually, yeah, it's
Oh,
at
okay.
Brook Street, all the way to the
Maybe we can
Shirley
ask the
Town line.
delegation to give them a call, because
Yeah. Just
All right.
check on the vineyard first.
Yeah. I'm gonna make it happen.
And that's going all the way to Shirley. Is it bad? I don't go that way that often. Is the road pretty bad? I know it's bad there,
Yeah.
but is it all the way into
Down in front of
Shirley's?
Shop and Save and
To
stuff.
past
Yeah.
Tiny's, yeah, it gets- yeah,
Oh, it's
It
good.
needs it.
yeah.
Great. Sorry. That's all right. Thanks, Dan.
All right, thank you,
Thanks,
guys. Take
See
care.
ya.
Thank you, good night.
Good night. Get some sleep, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, good luck. There's no sleeping with baby.
No. Where are we now? Administrative? You're up, Mr. Pomperian.
Members of the board, good evening. Under the administrative update, just very briefly, I just wanted to say that last week's town meeting was a success, and I wanted to thank all departments, boards, committees, commissions, volunteers, employees, and the town meeting itself for A, all of the hard work leading up to the town meeting, and B, for all of the support in the passage of all of the important items at town meeting. So I think it was a very successful meeting, and as we've discussed before, the town is in a good position as we approach FY18. The second item, just to add on to that was touched upon, I did meet this week with the DPW, and we'll be meeting with other departments as the board has asked, and Carly touched upon. We will have a quarterly report that's available to the public on the website that will quarterly track the status of these projects, because I think you've all made a fair point that a lot of people in managing expectations, when these articles pass, the expectation sometimes is, for example, the bridge will be done in a couple weeks or so forth. But it's important that the public understand where we are on projects, and especially when unforeseen or unfortunate delays do happen. So there will be a public quarterly update, and as Carly mentioned, DPW on the monthly reports will be tracking their projects. So I'm in the process of meeting with all departments about the importance of a smooth implementation of the FY18 budget, as well as all of the projects. So as they say now, the fun begins on that. In terms of action items, it's short tonight. The first item, I'm respectfully requesting the appointment of Miss Sandy Regan of Ayer to the Cultural Council for an unexpired term to June 30th of 2018.
So moved. For discussion.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think she's
Yeah.
sitting right there.
Yeah.
Seconded.
Do you have anything to
I
add?
think that's the reporter.
Are you the
Oh.
reporter, or
I'm sorry?
are you?
No, I'm just a concerned citizen.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay,
Hey.
no, that's all right.
Never mind.
I can
Welcome.
be Sandy if you want. I
No.
have no problem
We'll
with
take a
that.
reporter, a citizen,
No.
whatever we can get.
You're good,
Thank
sorry.
you.
Yeah.
Okay, I get no discussion.
So you're appointing a reporter that's not here?
No, no.
We would take someone from the elementary school for a reporter at this point, but we don't get a reporter at all. But
No, we were appointed member. We thought maybe you were her.
You said her name was Sandy what?
Regan.
Regan.
did you second that, Janice? I'm sorry.
Yes, I did.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 All right.
It's in my head.
Thank you. The next item, I'm respectfully requesting that the board reauthorize from the UDAG appraisal funding $800 for the Chapter 61 appraisal. As the board is aware, the town received a notice to convert Chapter 61 land, which is part of Solar 2, from Mr. Calvin Moore. When the town received this notice, the statutory clock had begun, and I asked, there is considerable interest both from the CPC, the Open Space Committee, and some other boards and commissions and individuals in this land. And so I asked Mr. Moore if he would grant an extension, which he has done before. So he did agree to an extension to do the appraisal to June 1st of 2017. The appraisal, with your approval, can be completed in 2 weeks from tomorrow for this land. And the funding source for the appraisal, if you remember, some time ago the board had authorized a small portion of UDAG funding for appraisal. So I'm respectfully requesting the $800 from the UDAG appraisal funding be be authorized to do this appraisal. The balance, the full appraisal value is $1,700 to do the appraisal. The other $900 will come from management support, the management support line that's under the Board of Selectmen. In talks with the chair of the CPC committee, as well as the chair of the Open Space Committee, Conservation, some folks on the planning board and so forth, there is interest in pursuing this parcel. I think ultimately, not to get ahead of the game as far as a funding source, may potentially be CPC under open space, yet to be determined. But I think to do our due diligence, we'd need to do the appraisal. Mr. Moore, which I do appreciate, granted the extension. As the board is aware, moving forward, thanks to your support in the budget, we now have the appraisal piece taken care of moving forward. So with that, if the board so...
Make a motion to approve $800 for an approval for Chapter 61 land owned by Calvin Moore.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 You're a little, they're not
I
too quick
know,
on the draw
I-
with the
I
eyes
don't
tonight.
Thank
In
you.
my head. Get it out.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes?
One last thing, very briefly, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention in my administrative update, but I think it's important. As the board is aware, Dr. Malone and Mr. Wetzel from the DPW, along with the DEP, did do a public meeting last week at the Page Hilltop Elementary School. As the board is aware, the district participated in the voluntary water testing program. We were one of the first to step up to participate in it. Also,
Maybe we shouldn't have.
Also, as the board is aware, the findings from the water testing, there were elevated levels of lead and copper in the drinking water of the Page Hilltop School. However, Dr. Malone and Superintendent Wetzel and the DEP did get thoroughly involved, have put in as an interim measure a flushing program. The key thing to note is that the lead and the copper is being caused by the piping infrastructure in the building. It is not the Ayer's water supply, but as it sits there, it corrects. So they explained to the concerned parents and public, explained the flushing program they have in place that's done every morning. They've isolated a lot of the fixtures. In those days when Page Hilltop was built, every room has a water bubbler, if you will, in it, and the brass fixtures also.
It's the fixtures per se, not the copper.
Yes, so
copper
they've
pipes,
identified the key problem ones that they're in the process of shutting down. The flushing program is in place. They are looking at some water coolers, if you will, for the gym area and so forth. I know that Dr. Malone and the district take it very serious, as does Mr. Wetzel and the DEP. So that is the short-term plan, but there's no question there needs to be a long-term plan, which they're currently looking into as well, and including costs as to what do we do about the pipes long-term. So I know that the board was fully aware of this issue and the meeting, and I went on your behalf, and there is a reasonable short-term plan in place, and the long-term plan also needs to be put in place, and we take that serious as well. We're not just going to do the flushing piece. So there'll be more information coming forth on that, hopefully very shortly from the superintendent.
I would think there's going to have to be something done before September, though. I mean, this kind of came out of nowhere, and I found out through my son. Obviously, he brings a water bottle now every day. So I can't imagine we go back into... no, I'm sorry, we found out about basketball on Saturday morning when the kids that forgot their water bottles were dying because they couldn't get the
Right.
fountain water. So I mean, it is a problem. That's
Right, and the problem, as we learned at the meeting, is that piping infrastructure in the building. So obviously, yes, this is the interim measure, but what is the long term, and that's being worked out, including, and we all know around this table that the costs will be considerable, but the issue has to ultimately be brought to
I guess my point was it can't be ignored. I mean, whether it's
Right,
they bring in Poland Spring water coolers or
Right.
something like that, but it can't be just okay.
Right, agreed.
And anyways, Miss, did you have your hand up? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was one of two parents at that meeting.
Yeah. Okay.
And I found it very unfortunate that they didn't, at that point in time, shut off the bubbler systems that were
Yes.
over the level even after flushing.
Signs.
I suggested at that meeting that they shut those bubblers off. I think if you want to put it through at low cost, is just to take those systems completely out versus redoing the entire plumbing system of a concrete building. But
Yeah, there's
that's going to be extremely expensive.
No,
but-
trust me. I'm sorry. Can you just state your name so Carly can
My
get
name
it?
is Carol Wagner.
I think we've all shared our concerns about the future of the school and how much money we will and should invest into that building before a secondary plan. But I agree with you. It's putting signs aren't.
Science is not appropriate.
When second grade basketball is okay, but you get kindergarten kids, and I know the levels are probably not
No, that
harmful
definitely
per
came
se,
up at the
but
meeting.
I agree. So I guess my point is we need to be on them about a proactive plan for next year or over the summer and have it addressed to some degree.
Yeah, we did a water cooler across the street.
Yeah.
We had the same problem.
Yeah, it's pretty common, I think, in older, because that's a very old building as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
That concludes my report. Thank you.
Okay. Gary?
No, I've just got something that I've been meaning to bring up, but I keep forgetting. But I saw somebody cannon that I didn't know the organization they were cannon for. Is there any way we can put something in place that people get an okay from here?
Oh, like a boot drive?
No, I forget what it was. It was a couple people I never saw before, and they were on the island near the fire station.
Asking for money?
Yeah.
There's an
I mean, do we have anything
organization.
in place?
No, Chief Murray and I have talked about it, but we never got a request. And
A
we've
permit?
Never, yeah, like a boot drive permit almost.
Or
Yeah,
even if it's not a fee, just
right, yeah, so they know.
this is who we are.
Right,
Right.
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not saying charge, but
Mhm.
there's plenty of school organizations.
Yeah,
that
no,
know about
absolutely.
that, but-
Yeah.
I mean, some are obvious. You get the car wash for whatever, but I see what you're saying. You get strange people out there just asking for money, and it
Well,
has
if you
happened.
Take it right up to Nashua, it happened. You see it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
We will, for the board's consideration, we'll talk to the chief and put together a policy for your consideration. That makes sense.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
There should be something, because we usually know the legitimate ones, but, so
Right.
this was this past weekend?
No, this was a couple of weeks ago.
And they were on the Rotary?
No, they were on the,
Up by the fire station, the
by
Park
by
Street.
the fire station,
Oh,
over there, the little island.
okay.
So I guess, just so we're clear, it's more like a toll where you drive up and you.
Yeah, I mean, they had a bucket, plastic bucket
Okay.
with a written thing on it that
Okay.
Yeah,
they didn't look too familiar.
yeah, it wasn't high school students
I mean,
saying for the cheer club or
Legally,
Washington
can we
D.C.
stop them from doing it?
We will find out. Okay.
Yeah.
Can we regulate it?
It's a good question.
Yeah.
They haven't figured it out in Cambridge yet at the Fresh Pond, but no, but it's good to know at least
Yeah.
who they are.
Yeah.
I mean, I would assume that you could
Oh,
look
in
into the
case somebody
person.
calls too, you can
Right.
say,
Yeah.
yeah, this is a legit,
Mhm.
they notify us that we're gonna be doing that.
One more question, and I forgot to email you this so you knew. The church, our church that I visit every Sunday that's never open, on the Littleton airline. I've noticed they blacked out all the windows of the house now too. Yeah, how are we? I know there's the whole state thing,
It's
but
quite messy back there, too.
it is, and I just can we get the chief Pedrazi in there? I'm assuming they must fall into some fire regulations or something as well. And he seems to be stonewalling him, and he's never been open. Cole and I have stopped a few times for services. And doors are locked.
So, as the board is aware, you have the material from council as far as the legal question and the issue of taxation. However, in conversation with Attorney Rich on this, the building commissioner and the fire chief, and the health agent if applicable, but in this case it would be the fire chief and the building commissioner, are within their legal authority to conduct an annual inspection. And I know that Mr. Schultz, that's on his list to do. So,
Okay.
and that's in the matter of public safety. So that will be the next step, I will speak to him, is to do an inspection.
Chief Pedrazi, I would think too, for
It-
fire.
It
Yeah.
would be the fire and building commissioner for compliance.
Okay.
That we can do. The discussion, we have to get more information, so let's
Well, I
start-
think getting them in there would be the first, I
Right.
mean,
Yeah, and I know that the commissioner is aware recently about the windows being blocked, which raises
I noticed it,
concern.
I noticed it in the house, and, I mean, we may not be
I
able
will-
to
I
go
will
into the
check.
house, but we can certainly go into the public
Yep,
church.
yeah, I will,
And I'm not trying to cause problems, but I mean, that's a lot of years of not paying taxes if it's on two parcels.
Yep.
yeah.
For, hiding behind a church that hasn't been open since I think I lived in town. Oh, all right.
Okay, so.
And I know it's a process, and I apologize for just asking you out of the blue,
Well,
but
there's the process piece, but we did, from a public safety point, those two departments can do an annual inspection, so. I'll
yeah,
ask
if
them
they
to do
could
that.
schedule that, I think it's,
Okay,
would be a way to get, because I know you had asked questions and we kind of got an answer that was not an answer, that went on for a long time about the building.
okay.
Oh, and just, Robert, that covering on the fencing in the solar field behind my house, it's all put back up.
Oh, it is, okay.
So, I don't know.
I know that I had, after you brought that, I spoke to Mr. Schultz, so I will let him know. I know he spoke to them.
When we had all that wind.
Oh, it came down?
coverings on the fence came down.
Yeah.
Oh,
So all I could see was
bright solar panels.
panels. Yeah.
Does, now I'm glad you brought that up.
Not a pretty view.
With the issue of rosewood and the trees, and I know it did not fall into the purview of the planning board, so they're kind of out of it. Where did that end up?
So, a couple things. One, I will be meeting with the chairman of the Conservation Commission next week as far as what's going to happen as far as rectifying that mistake remains open and unresolved. The second thing is I am still holding Solar One to their offer to meet with the abutters on Doug Drive, and I reached out to him again because it's now going on 3 months, and they said that they would meet with those abutters. So both are open issues, both are issues that we are concerned and take serious. So we will advise once we have more. Just to refresh that there was an error made and there was vegetation, trees, old growth, etc. cut, and it was a mistake, and that needs to be corrected. And I know that my opinion and the chairman of the conservation, and I think the Conservation Commission as a whole, that's a serious problem. And we're not talking just put some bushes from Home Depot or what have you, but how is that going to be? And that's really their purview. So I will, when I meet with him, I will.
We have
report back.
they can't go live until it's approved, right?
Right, they did file another, what is it?
Notice of intent.
Yeah,
Notice of
notice
intent.
And so just for that piece with the miscut down tree, so that's going through conservation.
Okay, so we shouldn't approve anything until that has been thoroughly looked
Yeah,
into.
Charlie won't
Charlie,
Okay.
the building commissioner won't approve it.
Good.
until it's through the.
Okay,
So
because
That's good.
because that's, I mean, granted it was a mistake, but you can't just say sorry. I mean, it's
Right.
not like you took down a fence. You can put a fence back up.
well, it's a
You
mistake.
can't put down
but it-
50-year-old trees.
It's a big mistake.
Yeah,
Exactly.
absolutely.
Yeah,
And that's between
What
that's
is
between
one
Solar
tree?
One and the contractor. I mean, if they want to fight over that, that's fine, but they need to fix it somehow.
Right.
Somebody.
Whether it's yeah, exactly. Is a tree warden involved in this at all, or
No. Conservation.
is he involved in anything?
All right.
Well, it's
No.
private land.
Oh,
so
okay.
they would be involved.
Yeah.
And sorry, I keep bringing this up. It's the ideas coming to me, and I promise I won't do this all year.
You will.
Yeah, probably. Can we get some type of accounting of what trees are being planted by the tree warden? Because I reading the bylaws, and Janice, you probably know this better than me. He's supposed to
Yep.
pay out of his budget to plant. I don't know how many it is. Mary, you might know better than I, but there's 25, 50, something like that. I don't.
I think he pulled, well, I was talking to Happy Flag, and when he was doing it, he was pulling one and putting one.
Yeah, so that was kind of the theory. You cut down one, and we know trees have to be cut down.
Okay.
I guess. It seemed it took forever to get 2 trees cut down here at Town Hall that were rotted, but. And I know he's elected and all that, but
No, well,
it'd be nice to know what.
To your point, his charge is is obviously the removal, but there is
Mhm.
the replacement. So let me ask him and see what we have, and I'll
Yeah.
get that to the board.
Because if there's a fund, I mean, whether he does it, I mean, I saw Penard's at the high school, it hired them to plant, it looks great. They landscaped that whole berm in the front.
Mhm.
They planted a bunch of trees, and the school did that, so is our tree warden? I know the answer to the question, I guess I'm trying to be diplomatic. And
It's rhetorical, isn't it?
yeah. Why? Where?
Got it. I
Yeah, no, I know, I'm sorry.
Yep.
All right, anything else?
Chris,
Yeah.
just while you're mentioning trees, on Central Avenue, when you go down, when you turn around to go down around by Sandy Pond Road, you know.
Yep.
There is a big dead tree that's been laying on the side of the road there for at least 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, actually, I know which one you're
You
talking
know
about,
what
yeah.
I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
If somebody could just get it.
I would assume that'd be the tree warden, because it's big.
Yeah, it's a big one.
I guess proactive isn't always the way these things work. But yeah, that's,
You know the one I mean.
yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Thank you.
Anything else?
Make a motion to approve the minutes of May 3rd, 2017.
Can I just have one thing on the selectmen's questions?
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's right, I'm the chairman now.
Yes, you can do whatever you want.
I just wanted to say, I don't know if any of you attended the Sandy. We're staying all night, everybody. No, real quick, the Sandy Pond Schoolhouse had their open house this weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Place was packed. I'd never been inside before. It's pretty cool.
It's quaint, yeah.
Yeah, so they said they had the best turnout they've ever had.
Beautiful.
It was jammed when I was there at the park on the
It's on
opposite.
people's radar now.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and the rain held off, but it
You're
was.
doing good work in setting the stage.
Yeah, and Irving said that
Rockwood
any
Committee.
day they're waiting to hear back on the historical grant.
You
And
getting
they-
any donations or anything?
they had a little envelope and stuff, and he
Oh,
said they've been
great.
getting some donations, and I told them to, talk to some of the businesses around there that, utilize it, because they're talking about using that as a picnic area and maybe teaching classes in there like we had talked about.
I saw you might be able to.
Yeah, but that was pretty cool. I just wanted to thank
Oh,
them.
good.
Because they've had it a few years and it's poured, and there's been one person standing out there because it's been
Yeah.
so miserable.
That's good.
And I also wanted to thank Selectman Luca for chairing the board last year. We had a successful year,
Yeah.
and everything went well, and hopefully we can keep that going this year.
Not going to say a word. It's your meeting.
I'm done.
Are you sure?
Probably not.
Hurry up.
Make a motion to approve the minutes of May 3rd.
Seconded.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I make a motion to adjourn.
I don't know if I really want to, but
It is
Yeah, I'll
unusual, 7:30.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.